Hello everyone, Level 13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to more Monster Prom. So, we're about getting ready for the make or break time with Scott. So, because we are at week 5 noon, that's our day for the end of it, so by the end of this one, we should get it. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs and mashed potatoes into their mouth while Coach cheers them on.
Always believe in yourself.
Go, boys, go! Munch your way to victory! There's no truer sport than an eating contest. 10th crotch.
What? Shut up, let me eat. Looks like a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. Slather Damien's hot dogs in holy ketchup. Distract Scott with surprise fireworks. You pull out your bottle of Brother Caliente's Father, Son, and Holy Ghost pepper ketchup and dump it on Damien's hot dogs. Ooh. Hot sauce.
Oh, yeah, finally a sauce hot enough for... Ah, crap, my soul is melting.
Always embrace youth.
Power through, Damien. Eat your feelings is just the fires of determination. No fire I can handle. This ketchup is consecrated. I'm having an allergic reaction.
No. This is not... No. I'm not even going to read that out loud. No, allergic reactions are not just weaknesses leaving the body. No. Go get medical help.
I'm out.
I can't believe I did that.
I'm pretty sure that's wrong and dangerous advice, Coach. I quit.
There we go.
Good job.
Well, I guess that makes Scott the winner. Congratulations, Scott.
Hooray!
Hooray! I love winning. Great, hooray. Now could someone take me to the nurse's office? Hooray! I love helping.
Scott rushes off carrying Damien's smoking body, and you rush just a little closer to Scott's heart. Aww. Aww. I'm getting there.
Let's do this.
Alright, I gotta get my smarts back up. I keep failing it. Oh, that day your teacher, this one I haven't read before, delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Your teacher gains 10 coolness, but who cares because he's not trying to romance your classmates. Valid, and nor should he. Or is he? Well, we hope not. Anyway, you get 2 smarts from it. Hooray! Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott?
A delicious new flavor of Flagel's potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre.
Really? Because it looks like raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was a potato chip. Anyway, still tasty, though.
Tasty. Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that some kind of, jerky?
No, it's not, Scott. No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goats' heads, Fangel's Co. decapitates millions of innocent goats every year?
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Nothing. It's horrendously wasteful practice.
That's the worst part about some of that stuff, right? Is they should at least, like, create a product to do something with the rest of the body. Oh no, those poor headless goat bodies. Running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them.
Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but if someone here were to suggest one...
Assemble an army of vengeful undead ghost torsos. Write an extremely mean blog post? Ghosts. Aww.
Ah, yes. Necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protester's arsenal. Dig out your Abominations Against Nature 101 textbook and get to work. But soon...
Why are all the goats running into walls and trees and each other?
Because they don't have heads, Scott, or eyes. Somehow our friend here didn't take that into account.
Well, I thought they would just be separate goats. Anyway. Why did you let them do it, if you knew it wasn't gonna work?
For the lulz, Scott. For the lulz.
And here you are at... Wait, and the lulz are here at your expense. literally, Faggles sues you for unlicensed necromancy and you lose 2 money in 1 sparts. Dang it, I was just getting this back. Man. I keep failing like every skill check, despite me having the stats for some of this stuff. Alright, well I can't get smarts right now, so let's go to the library. And get money doing poker stuff. Which we've already read. You're casually reading the latest issues of Monster Magazine when you're rudely interrupted. See, even Amara, a sensible monster with a good head on their shoulders, and at least some smarts, is reading Monster Magazine. Well, we both established last time I was dumb, so... Yeah, that's bad because we're warriors, so we need to fight. Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it. Hooray! Let's go solve another one of the world's major problems. No, Scott, we're social justice warriors, you see? Amara, ever since our major success with the Faggles goat head debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice. When was that a major success? Anyway, by punching magazines. No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sweetest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbod, the werewolf prince bodybuilder. I wouldn't have expected that with that name, but anyway. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. How about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So, now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone more marginalized community for their most handsome creature alive. Can't we just have a separate debut for that? Anyway. We need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough. That's easy. All you need to solve everyone's body image issues forever is make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover, lean heavily into the warrior part, storm Monster Magazine, and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting aesthetics as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. Make our own cover. Hey, I passed that check. What a brilliant idea. 3-winged chupacabras are definitely an under-reserved population. Served? My brain, those words. I think I've been hanging out with Scott too much. Oh God, help me. I've played a sports game against someone exactly like that. He's always wanted to be a model, but never thought that anyone would want to do pictures of him, so now we can. You can, and you do. And all of the pictures, and make a mock-up of your own Monster Magazine. It goes viral. Before long, it's becoming more celebrated than the actual Monster Magazine. Pretty soon after, you get a letter from the editor-in-chief officially admitting defeat in the face of your superiority and relinquishing his magazine and headquarters to you. Sweet, now you have a magazine, which instantly brings you $3. Hey, I know you're about to move on to your next misadventure, but I just want to say really quickly, as pretty much the only girls in the school shaped differently than the rest of our classmates, it was really nice to see a 3-winged chupacabra celebrated over a royal werewolf bodybuilder. Gives us hope too, you know? I'm glad I could help, Coven. I'm really glad. Aw, that was actually really sweet. The Coven is so much cooler when they're not babbling on and on about the end of the world stuff and expecting your help with it. It's way more fun to interact with your classmates when they're complimenting you instead. That feels like the most Polly sentence I've said since we dated Polly. Alright. Okay, I had briefly lost Scott. Okay, here we go. Scott and Polly are sitting together, laughing their metaphorical butts off. Do Damien! Do Damien! There, I'm Damien. Look at my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up to revere a toxic version of masculinity, which has alienated me from my own true emotions and probably my dad's. Ha! You sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I'm very smart, and my hair is pretty, and all my friends look up to me because I'm a strong, independent woman. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions That's Liam's voice. Scott, I'm not sure you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You could tell because I just said my name just now. Okay, well, what about you, Amara? Got any good impressions? Just one, but it's a real doozy. Woof woof, it's me, Scott, dog boy who has bad impressions. Look at me, I'm Polly, look at me go. I don't... Is this gonna insult him? I do not talk like that. Okay, there we go. I was like, look, I'm not good at social conventions either, man. Yeah, you do. You talk like that all the time. Okay, maybe, but why are they running around the cafeteria rubbing their butts in everyone's lasagna? Because they're twerking, Polly. Don't you recognize twerking when you see it? That's not twerking. Twerking doesn't require driving from table to table in a hot pink golf cart. How is that even an impression of me? Are you saying you don't wish you were driving a hot pink golf cart and putting your butt in people's lasagnas right now? Fine. Out of my way. While Polly's busy making love to everyone's lunch trays, you enjoy a quiet meal alone with Scott. So romantic, especially after our tongue wrestling sessions. Truly great of me. Anyway.
Let's do this.
What else we got? Oh god. Let's just, I guess, raise the smarts. Okay, that day the teacher's tired of teaching. Oh, historical TV shows. More mystery at the museum. It's super effective. We got 2 smarts out of it, thank God. Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey, bro, I was just thinking today about how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things with you. And I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon or even where that is right now, even though it's late at night. Anyway. So I guess that leaves my 2 favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports. Since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's go cheer together, bro. Wait, what's that? You want to know what we're cheerleading for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? Ooh. We should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like heavy cheer. Actually, yes. We should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all. Aww. Hey, you're right. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. I mean, I was asking you to cheerlead with me because I was romantically interested in you, but you know what? Never mind. Oh. Being friends is way more important than that. Thanks for reminding me. Instead of making out later, we should totally go to the petting zoo. I love petting animals with friends. Oh. We can stop on the way so I can take back this edible underwear I bought to use with you. No need for that since we're... God, help me. Scott says friends one more time, you'll literally tear your own heart out and eat it. Right now, that only feels like what's happening. You lose 2 boldness and 1 smarts.
Howdy.
Alright. My money's on that I fail. Anyone else? I don't think I'm gonna win this.
Let's do this.
Come on. You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom?
Awesome, bro.
Sure, why not? Sounds like fun. Yeah. Thank God. Okay, cool. I couldn't handle this again if I lost Scott again. I was like, there shouldn't, based on my cheat sheet, which just says, get Scott to hang out with you a bunch. I was like, there shouldn't be a way for me to screw this up, right? There'll be so much hard partying that'll count as a workout.
Perfect team.
Oh my god, he looks so uncomfortable. Absolutely. Prom night was rad. Well, there was the part where the full moon came out and Scott transformed into a rabid wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it was a wonderful night to remember. Aww. Most likely to become a lasagna. Yes. Scott, best at cheerleading when cheerleading is neither required nor wanted. Yes. Alright. Well, let's see where we're at. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives.
After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love and battling for friendships and learning about who we were and what we could be. And my inability to speak. You know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott unexpectedly ended up in film school and partnered with Vera to co-create their very own TV show. It was bought by Knotflocks, since Knotflocks will buy anything, even a crazy TV show created by recently graduated high schoolers. Damien loved fire till the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Good for him. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album's been a hit. It has no songs at all, and the album is just a banana set on fire. To be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Those 6 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. Aww. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, you were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Yeah. Man, I wish that I could actually watch this. Unlocked Life Gives You Lemons. Unlock a new secret ending. Unlocked 4 new images in the gallery. Well, we got the one for us at prom night. I haven't started on getting any of the specialty endings, so... Hey, we went and watched the stars. That's adorable. Alright, well, we succeeded with Scott. So that means all we've got left is to go for ourselves and take Amira. And take Liam. Which, Liam's gonna be interesting. We need 16 smarts and 16 creativity. I think he's gonna be one of the more challenging ones to get. But we'll find out. So, that's all the time we've got for today. So take care, everybody.